Live breaking news from News Channel 12.
Good afternoon. We're breaking into regular programming to bring you breaking news. An active shooter situation at the Vons parking lot in Nipomo. Let's get straight to the scene. News Channel 12's Dave Alley is there live. And Dave, what are you seeing at this hour?
Beth, I'm seeing a very tense and still active scene here in Nipomo. As you said, we're right along Teff Street, the main thoroughfare through this community. I'm right across the street from the Vons gas station, which is adjacent to the Vons supermarket. And this is really where the area of focus is right now. As you can see, there's all sorts of law enforcement behind me here. San Luis Obispo County Sheriff, California Highway Patrol. We've got the Santa Maria Police Department here. They're all here on scene. There was an active shooter incident within the last 90 minutes. A lot of reports and rumors on social media, but this is what we're being told officially. Not a lot of information. In fact, I just spoke with San Luis Obispo County San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Public Information Officer Tony Coppola, and he tells me that a suspect is right now inside that Vons gas station. We don't know exactly what else is taking place right now. We've heard that there could be a barricade situation. This is what I have been told. I spoke to an eyewitness just a few minutes ago. He told me he had seen the whole incident here, right here in the Miners Hardware Shopping Center where I'm standing right next to. Again, this is an eyewitness report. He said that he saw a male wearing a dark shirt at some point in that Vons gas station begin firing a handgun of some sort. He said it was basically indiscriminate gunshot, several gunshots. In fact, just kind of shooting to no one in particular. He wasn't sure if anyone had been hit. He said this man was waving his arms, was quite upset at something. That individual then left the Vons gas station parking lot there, went on to Teff Street. According to this witness, tried to get into a car. He said it was a gray car. A woman was driving it, tried to carjack that car. He was unsuccessful in that. At some point, he reloaded his weapon and started shooting again. He made his way to the Coast Hills Credit Union, which is beyond the Vons gas station, and started shooting again. Again, this eyewitness saying and describing multiple gunshots were fired by this individual. He says he saw a San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's deputy arrive here on scene, and according to that witness, he said he saw that deputy fire and hit that suspect, we believe right there somewhere, either inside or outside the Vons gas station. And so that's what I've been told by an eyewitness, San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Department. Not confirming that right now. We're awaiting a word from Tony Coppola to let us know right now. But there's all sorts of people here in Nipomo. I'm right in front of the Taco Bell. There's a lot of stores, a lot of businesses here, and this street is shut down. The northbound and southbound off-ramps to Nipomo, they are closed as well, as they really try and button down what is taking place here right now. So it is a tense scene. It's somewhat reminiscent to what we saw in Paso Robles just a short while ago with the active shooter scene up there. But right now, that is what's happening here in Nipomo. There's an active shooter. We do believe a suspect has been taken down. We don't know the extent of the injuries of that individual. Don't know the identity of that individual. And all we know right now is that a heavy law enforcement presence is taking place right here in the Nipomo area at the Vons Shopping Center. That's the latest. We're going to stay obviously on top of this, Beth, as details warrant, and we'll bring the very latest as those details do become available. For right now, reporting live in Nipomo. We'll send it back to you.
Okay, Dave, a lot of information that you were just able to gather and to give to us live. Any indication that anybody else had been shot?
You know, I asked the eyewitness, who I do know personally and works here in this shopping center, and he said he did not know. He said he had seen the whole situation unfold, but he did not see any person be hit by that suspect. But he did say the suspect fired multiple times. He said he lost count. He said this individual, in fact, reloaded. And so that's what we know is we're not sure if anybody has been hit. There are no ambulances around here. They may have come and gone before I arrived here on scene. And That's really all we know right now. It's still a fluid situation. It's still dynamic. It's still unfolding as we speak right now.
Okay, and of course, there's a lot of law enforcement presence behind you, as you pointed out. Just curious, from your standpoint, are you able to see into the actual parking lot of the Vons or the credit union that's nearby? Are you able to see how many cars? Did it look like there were a lot of people out and about at that hour?
Well, certainly, Beth, the parking lot here at the Vons, this is really the hub of Nipomo. Anybody that knows Nipomo or lives in this community can tell you that this is really where everyone goes to shop. There's a fast food restaurant here, the Vons, credit union, a lot of other businesses here in this shopping center. This happened shortly in and around the 11 o'clock hour, beginning around 11 o'clock. We're still not sure what time this all started to begin. So you can imagine it was quite busy. I'm not sure exactly how many people, but the parking lot, from my perspective, still seems pretty full. This Vons gas station is quite popular. It's right off the freeway. It's inexpensive gas, so as you can imagine, this place at any point of the day is usually full of customers. Right now, there are no cars there parked in that Vons gas station. There is a tanker right there. From my vantage point, as if you can see behind me, it is being obscured by the law enforcement presence, so I'm not able to see quite inside right now, as we see an armored vehicle from the sheriff's office drive by right now. But there's a lot of people are still here. They're stuck. They're not able to leave right now. In this shopping center on the other side of the street, which has Starbucks and a Miners Hardware, Taco Bell, a lot of people right now basically kind of just seeing what's taking place and unable to leave right now.
And I understand, as you pointed out, this is on the 500 block of West Teff Street, which is a main thoroughfare through Nipomo. It's also right off Highway 101. How is this impacting traffic there on the 101? Off-ramps closed down, on-ramps closed down?
Right, Beth, I came in from the 5 cities from Arroyo Grande as this situation was unfolding. The southbound off-ramp to Teff Street was closed. I do believe the northbound off-ramp is closed. I have seen cars leave on the on-ramps as well, but this is impacting traffic. 101 through the Nipomo area is slowed down as people see the police presence on the off-ramp. So anyone that is going to be in the area, they're advised to slow down through this area because, again, traffic is being impacted. In terms of the side streets through Nipomo, right behind, this is Teff Street again, Mary Avenue. It runs perpendicular to Teff Street. That is closed as well. Frontage Road right here in front of me, that does remain open. So Teff Street closed, Mary Avenue closed, and the 101 right now seeing a significant slowdown as a result of this incident.
Okay, and I just looked at the CHP website, and they do have this listed as a SIG alert. They don't specify why. So as we hit the bottom of the hour at 12:30, if you just want to recap for viewers who might be tuning in about this active shooter situation that started about 11 o'clock, Dave.
Right, so we received reports in the 11 o'clock hour of an active shooter taking place here in the Vons Shopping Center in Nipomo. Again, as we mentioned, right off the freeway, right off the 101. A lot of unconfirmed reports. I did speak with an eyewitness. He said he saw it all from basically right here. He had a front row seat to what happened. This is what he said. He said he saw a male wearing a dark shirt, just begin shooting from the Vons gas station right here. Obviously didn't know what was what the cause of that or what was happening. He ducked for cover and continued to watch what was taking place. He said that suspect fired multiple times, basically indiscriminately, really not at any person or thing in particular. He said that individual then left the Vons gas station, went out onto the street, tried to carjack, as he said, a woman in her car. Fortunately, that was unsuccessful. He said that he then went back into the parking lot here of Vons, made his way over to the Coast Hills Credit Union, which is right across the parking lot. At some point, he reloaded his weapon and started shooting multiple times again. From this vantage point, the eyewitness is unsure exactly if anyone was hit. He said that individual then made his way back to the Vons gas station at some point. And according to the eyewitness, he said He saw a sheriff's deputy. There are, I believe, two. There's a sheriff's substation literally just a half a mile down the street. He said he saw a sheriff's deputy arrive on the scene, and according to this eyewitness, he said he saw that sheriff's deputy shoot that suspect at least 3 times. And he said he saw that suspect drop. Whether or not it's inside the store or outside the Vaughn's gas station store, I'm not sure right now. Again, that was all according to an eyewitness. I spoke with the public information officer for the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office, Tony Capola. He couldn't confirm that. He just said the suspect, he believes, is down right now. And you could tell, and I'm going to speculate here, again, speculation, just from the kind of the body language of law enforcement right here. It certainly looks like that's the case. The suspect has been taken down, but that's all we know right now. It's still certainly unfolding right now, minute by minute.
All right, Dave Alley, thank you so much for that live update. Lots of information. I know you're going to gather even more information, so we'll let you go. But we want to just update the viewers that there was an active shooter situation. As Dave Alley just reported, the person involved was taken down. We do not know that person's condition at this time. Again, this is the 520 West Teff Street at the Vaughn's, which is a very popular shopping center right there near the Miners area, the Miners Shopping Center, also off the 101. We will have continuing breaking news coverage of this active shooter situation as everything unfolds. We will continue to break into programming if necessary. You can also find continuous updates anytime on our mobile app and our website.